Lipstick. So today I'm going to be doing my January favorites video. And as you guys probably know, for the majority of January I was recuperating after surgery. I had the skin removal surgery done. Most of you guys probably know that. Otherwise I will link you to the video down below talking about my experience, blah blah blah. So I am doing my favorites. Like I said, I was kind of out for most of January, so I don't have a ton of favorites to actually show you guys, but I do have enough. So yeah, it's mostly makeup products, so let's get into it. First of all, I finally got my hands on the NYX Highlight and Contour Kit. This is $20. I actually got it for free because it was part of the promotional package. I got my makeup certification, so this kind of was like a gift that came with it for starting up your makeup kit. So I got this for free for completing my makeup certification, so I'm very excited about this. This is fantastic. I haven't really used many of the contour colors yet. I did use the really cool one right here the other day, and it worked really well. It looked really beautiful. But I'm in love with this entire top row here. These are some of the best powders. Great for setting the under eyes. Beautiful, beautiful, silky powders. This is so underrated. It's so good. I feel like it's better than the other high-end ones I've used. Next up, I've got the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette, which I have talked about before. Loving these colors down here, the matte row. I am an idiot and didn't realize that I didn't like this row so much, and I talked about that in a past video, how I didn't really like this row. I didn't realize that these were actually pressed pigments. They're not like full-on just eyeshadow, they're pigments. So you need to use kind of like a tacky base and then apply them. It works best with your finger. I'm actually wearing this palette today on my eyes. I did a really kind of smoky gray eye. I used this one right here, this pigment, and I used all of these colors here to complete the rest of the eye. So it's a very cool toned kind of smoky gray metallic look. I'm loving this. It worked out really, really well, and now that I realize that they're pressed pigments, or I heard they're pressed pigments from somebody who is clearly much smarter than I am, I tried this out again and now I love it. So, great palette. Next up, I am going to talk about the LouManizer and the LouManizer highlighters. These are fantastic. Now, I just got these around Christmas time. I hadn't had them prior and never tried them before, only swatched them. I love the LouManizer to create like that really beautiful kind of champagne-y looking highlight. It's actually around my eyes today as my eye highlight on the upper brow bone and the inner corner. Really, really pretty. Was really impressed with how well they blended out and kind of were silky and really highlighted that area. And then LouManizer for me is essentially a blush or blush topper. So I actually used it over my Malani blush today, and you can see I've got this beautiful like sheen of highlighter. That's this. So I really like this. It's absolutely beautiful. It gives a beautiful like pink cast to the skin and also adds that highlight. So I'm loving those. Next up is what's on my lips right now, and that is the Malani Lip Intense Liquid Color. I've got all four. I'm pretty sure they only make 4, but I've got 4 of them. These are my 2 favorites, obviously the red, and then this is a purple, but I'm wearing it on my lips right now, and you can see it's like a hot pink. I was really disappointed with the color of this not being purple, but it's still beautiful. I love these. They were $1 at the dollar store. They're Malani. I love Malani. Great, great brand. Love their blushes. Wearing those today as well under the LouManizer. These are so good. They're just so like creamy and they stay put. You guys know that I don't like lip gloss, and these are more kind of like a really like pretty lip cream. They feel super hydrating. They don't dry down or anything. They feel really silky and hydrating on the lips. I absolutely love these. Next up, another Malani product are their blushes I was just talking about. I've been using these like crazy since I got them. I think they're fantastic. They're really, really pigmented. This is the one I have on today in Dolce Pink. It's number 1. Absolutely beautiful. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I am so in love with these. They're just so good. Next up is a product I've talked about before, and that is the CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara. I am in love with this. I talk about this a lot. Like in a favorites video I've talked about it, and I talk about it a lot when I use it in tutorials. It's just so good. I feel like it kind of goes in phases because it was so great when I first got it, and then for a little while I felt like it was kind of drying out and wasn't so great. But now it's back to being great again, and I've had this for months. This is fantastic. It really just keeps on going. Next up is my CoverGirl Bronzer. I got this for Christmas for my future family, and this is great for people with pale skin because it's a beautiful, like not too shimmery bronzer. It's kind of matte. It pretty much comes off matte when you put it on your face. And the color is not too pigmented, so when you're really pale and putting bronzer on, it actually just gives off a really good color payoff and looks like you're sun-kissed. It's great. That's a CoverGirl, like it's in the Cheekers kind of packaging, but it's just called CoverGirl Bronzer. It doesn't have a number or anything, so I assume that's kind of the only Cheekers formula bronzer that they make. So good. I really like it. I used to be afraid of bronzers because some of them can be really stark, but these light ones are really good. Next up is a product I got in my Ipsy Glam bag this month, and that's the Ofra eyebrow pencil. It's on my eyebrows right now. I feel like the color could handle being a little bit darker. This is just their universal color, so it's supposed to work for everyone, which is fine, and it looks really nice. I would just maybe go a touch darker. I don't know, what do you think? It looks really good in this light with this makeup. But anyway, I love this. It's so soft and really helps me define the brows really nicely, helps me fill them in. It's so easy to use and quick. I was really impressed. I usually use brow powder because I find that it's more natural, but this was really good. I'm so impressed with that Ofra. Next up is a Sephora Colorful Contour Powder. Actually, this is a Sculpting Contour Tranquil number 26 powder. I heard about this from Sharon Farrell, who's a YouTuber and makeup artist. She uses this. She has pale skin like I do, and this is what she's been using for her contour, so I had to pick it up, and I love it. I have it on today. It's a little bit stark in this video, it looks like. But if I use a contour brush and then kind of blend it out a little bit with a powder brush, it looks really natural and beautiful because it's a cool toned contour powder, and I have cool toned skin. So this works really well for me. I love this. The next product is this. This is another product I got from the dollar store, and this is the Skin Nutrition's New York Age Defy Ultimate Dark Spot Corrector. I use this on my dark circles, and it's really been working well. I feel like they're not as purple as they usually are when I wake up. I put this on at night, so I wake up and it feels hydrated and looks less purple. So I'm really impressed with this. I think this is like a knockoff of one of the Garnier products like this, or L'Oreal or something. Anyway. So my very last product, I'm rushing through this because my camera is about to die. The last product is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This is fantastic. So I clean my face off with a product to remove makeup. Then I use my acne cleansers and stuff like that. The other day, after I did that entire process, I used this on a cotton pad and it still got off like dirt. I was so shocked. I was like, I thought my face was spotless and clean. This is amazing. So it completely removes all of your makeup, any leftover residue, gunk on your face. So good. I definitely recommend it. This is new. You can get it at Target. That's where I got mine. I'm sure Walmart has it too, but anyway. So that was my favorites video for the month of January. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry I had to rush through it, but it's gonna die. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So again, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and thank you again for watching. Have a great day.